shit. I'm gonna need a beer if I'm gonna be doing this shit. Fucking asshole. Alright? What the fuck? I don't want to gotta get a goddamn job on the fucking Sears website and I can't fucking get it going. I don't want to answer 40 questions. That's bullshit. Why should I have to get a fucking job with my paycheck? I don't need a paycheck. I can go on the food stamp. I live happily with my mother. Fuck work. I'm not going to get a job. I'm an entertainer on YouTube. This is some bullshit. Asking me to get a job, workers, get a job, Mom. Fuck you, Mom. I live upstairs and I'm happy with my life. I don't need to get a fucking job to feel good. Let me get some beer. This is good beer. Yeah, you fucking judge me for drinking beer. Fuck people, man. Fuck all of you. I don't need to get a job. I live on the state. I can live on the tit of the government welfare for as long as I want. I'm fucking war corpse. I'm a grown man. I make my own decisions, you fucking jerks. I don't want to get a fucking work job. I don't want to go outside. I want to wear my sweatpants and watch TV and make YouTube videos all day. Cause I'm a man. I'm never gonna get married. Fuck getting married. Married's for Christians. Faggots.
With Michelangelo at the Grand Canyon. And this was before I knew about all the rapes of Max Landis, but like that was the moment I turned on him, because it's like, what a fruit. Like you're crying over a CGI rhino and warthog man riding a motorcycle with a turtle. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like this right here is like partially the reason I'm so fucking black-pilled now.
Because Max Landis cried over Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yes.
And
Where are the tears for the real rhinos, for the real turtles? We've killed 70% of them since the 1950s. We're fucked. By the way, Nick, if you don't know, I'm just like completely black-pilled now. Like, so that's fun. I'm a prepper, building in a bunker, stockpiling weapons, all that jazz.
His guns, and he shoots his armor.
I don't shoot at the armor no more. It's completely destroyed. I had to.
It's almost like you're not supposed to shoot an armor with a gun, dumbass.
Look, that's why I bought the fucking armor in the first place, is to be bulletproof. It failed at its fundament. But then again, I guess this is why we don't have metal armor anymore in war. Should have probably figured that one out on my own, thinking about it.
I wanted to go out like Nick Mullins' fantasy, where he just charges Hillary Clinton's office dressed up as a samurai.
See, my real fantasy is the other Nick Mullins Samurai one, is where I'm just in my little rice paper hut, like just doodling fucking kanji on a piece of paper, because that's apparently what they do for fun. And like my son comes in. Yeah, my son comes in and he's like, "Father, there's some men here!" And I'm like, "Get your mother and go into the bedroom." And then, like, I just get murdered by the Emperor's men, and that starts like a lifelong quest of vengeance for my son.
I love that you just want your death to like to cause the same level of hatred for the world for your son.
Wants his death wants it to be the first act. Wants to be the cataclysm that causes.
Yeah, I want to be like the guy who's already had his own movie, but you never see it.
Yeah, that way, if this movie does well, you get the prequel of what your life was like.
Why is the Emperor so fucking mad at this guy?
Welcome to the podcast, special guest Nick.
Hi.
Woo!
Oh, I've been just super out of it because of painkillers today. For some reason, they just like floored me, and now I'm in like a trance.
Just tripping balls right now.
Like a magical trance?
What's the difference between like a magical trance and a not magical trance?
Well, in a magical trance, you actually like see creatures from other planets and stuff.
No, it's not magical.
Okay. Well, that's not as fun.
Alright, so Nick.
Mm-hmm.
don't know if you were here for this the first time we recorded this, but since Halloween is coming up, I figured we'd go back and re-record what is technically the first episode we ever recorded for this show. We were uploading on SoundCloud.
Wait, why are you re-recording it? Is
Uh,
it lost?
It's lost, and also the bits I've found of it is very... I was literally just recording my speakers. It's like very
Okay.
echoey and shit.
Yeah, now we have a robot slave for this shit.
It'd
Alright,
probably
so
help if you had like functional internet, Matt, so you didn't like cut out randomly.
yeah,
Look,
but
one
it
step at a time.
wouldn't be as funny.
Matt's actually
What?
got somebody who wants to get Matt a bunch of like camera and recording equipment and
Yeah,
stuff
actually,
so that he sounds good
his
and crisp
fucking-
and shit.
Matt, tell his fucking ass to just get you better internet.
Yeah.
I mean, they want to get me Starlink, but I'm against that because fuck Elon Musk.
Just tell them if they really, really want you to fucking like have crazy like good internet, just get you like fiber optic or some shit.
Look, they really want to get me good internet. This is what you need to do. You need to buy off the politicians in my county and fucking get those motherfuckers to run the fiber optic down here.
Just get the fucking people with money to pay for it, Matt.
Matt, you kind of live in the middle of nowhere, right?
Basically, yeah.
It was on the outskirts.
I mean,
of
I
the-
guess it's not technically the worst place to live in Virginia in terms of being rural. Like, that'd probably be more down towards the Great Dismal Swamp. Or I guess up in the Appalachians as well. Like, there's some real fucking shitholes up in the mountains.
And we both know who your neighbor is.
But yeah, they don't understand why I don't want the Starlink, and it's like, motherfuckers, like, I stop.
There he goes.
I will fucking live my life worse to uphold my principles. This is why I stopped watching Adult Swim for fucking like a year and a half, because they canceled Venture Brothers. And I don't con to that. I'm a nuisance in the D.GG the server, but like everybody loves me over there, so that's fun.
I don't know. Oh, that's Destiny, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm on a month-long ban that ends in like 3 days, and apparently, like, I could never do that again. They just lose their fucking minds when I'm not there. Everybody's fighting.
So you gotta make sure that you only get 7-day bans.
Yeah, a week's as far as I can do. Maybe 2 weeks. Maybe I can
Wait,
push.
why did you get?
2
What did you
weeks.
do to get the month-long ban?
I called one of the regulators a cracker, a peckerwood, and a honky.
Yeah, white
That's-
slurs. White slurs
Yeah, the
are
white
against the rules
slurs.
over there. You can say retard, but everything else is against the rules. It's really gay.
Gypsy's
Right.
also another one that annoys me. It's banned because it's like, look,
Well, that was only recently.
I'm not even your.
Yeah.
It's literally just a funny
Started
word
doing,
to me.
started doing the gypsy question like a couple months ago, and I guess that became like a big talking point.
Nah, it's been banned for like a while now over there.
I thought that only started because I only saw it get posted on Destiny's subreddit like 3 or 4 months
Well,
ago.
yeah, remember, like, the moderation team in the server is not the same, except for 1 or 2
I don't know,
people. It's different people.
I get it's different people. It's just I assume that was like a point of contention in the community.
Hmm.
Like I assumed it was brought up at some.
Nah, it was
point
back
on
when this one guy was Reg, and he was Romanian. He had Midget and Gypsy banned.
a hero.
I'm not calling them fucking dwarves. They're not a fancy speed. Like, how is that less... Like, that's my main thing with Midget, right? Is like, how is fucking dwarf more fucking... How is that better? Like, can I just call him an elf then?
Well, dwarf it conjures up the image of Gimli, which is pretty badass.
Or, on the inverse, the retarded one from the 7 Dwarves.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find a slur for a cancer patient, and I don't think there is one.
Baldy? No.
No, I don't think that would work.
Test
For
tube
all bald
is
people.
all the chemicals.
Armstrong.
Armstrong, maybe test tube. Yeah, I don't know, cause I have to like bust.
Oh,
the
you
door.
know what? Ghoul from like Fallout because of the radiation.
Radiation.
Yeah. Speaking of, I found a location in Fallout New Vegas that I've never seen before.
Matt, you've never seen any of them. You,
It's like a it's like a rail station up north of fucking Nipton. There's like nothing there. There's There's like 2 fucking Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle caps, and that's literally it. There's like nothing else there. There's not like you can't even go into the little building there. And it's like, why is this?
Well, it actually caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie.
When I said to Matt,
Yeah.
he didn't see them.
Well, joke's on you, bitch, because I don't use the 4 Eyes perk. I use Skilled in Wild Wasteland because I'm not playing.
I learned it back in Kitty Garden.
You shut the fuck up.
Using skilled in Wild Wasteland. Matt, you min-maxing.
No. Skilled is just useful.
Yeah. Most people take stuff that's like both a boon and a curse. Like 4 Eyes.
Look, Wild Wasteland, I'm already missing out on one of the better weapons. You don't get the Tesla gun with fucking Wild Wasteland. You get the fucking Alien Blaster instead.
Right, we should probably get to the topic.
Probably.
If you guys didn't know, I'm the beer swelling, ranting motherfucker on YouTube. I'm here to tell you about the important.
Beluga. We're talking about a meme here, folks.
God, I'm never gonna be allowed back on here again
Why?
because I'm just so out of it.
Right, Nick,
That's like
You're
me
fine.
half the fucking
Listen,
time.
we've had episodes
half
where
the
there's
time.
literally been like 30 seconds of dead air in between. You're doing fine right now. Made me laugh like 4 or
Okay.
5 times already.
But yeah, it's just Matt. Whenever you're like, you come to occasionally and say something, I'm just kind of like, I have no idea what's
You're
going
just
on right
you're
now.
just experiencing everything.
Yeah.
Nick,
I'm not used to being this high. It's been a very long time.
Nick,
Yeah.
remember a guy on YouTube named Dave Nordahl?
The Corpse of War.
Oh, that's why it's War Corpse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Should we? So I think we should explain War because this is the thing,
Yeah.
right?
It was the first time we
A
did this.
lot
we
of
didn't,
people,
actually.
a lot of people listening to this usually don't know like a lot of the fucking old YouTube history with us, right?
Mhm.
But this time,
Yeah.
people will know War Corpse from one thing because he is a meme.
He is a meme.
So War Corpse is the guy from what is the picture that fucking alpha
Owning,
male destroys
owning,
8-year-old feminist?
No, it's telling an 8-year-old girl why feminism sucks or some shit like that. And
Yeah.
it's just a picture of him cracking open a beer with this like
You
incredibly unimpressed look on his
technically
face,
technically
dressed
speaking,
up in his Ninja Turtles fucking shirt.
technically speaking, Matt, I think that Lundy is probably more equipped to tell the history of War Corps, considering how many
That
times
is
he's
true.
considering how
Because like that's the thing. I never actually had that many like actual interactions with War Corpse.
If you search War Corpse on YouTube, you get a metal band.
Yeah,
You gotta
that
look
sounds
up
about
War
right.
Corpse 666.
you have to look up Lord of Patriarchy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He lost the War
He got
Corpse
banned.
channel, and now he's back as
However,
Lord
by
of
the way, I'll make
Patriarchy.
a public service announcement.
What did he get banned for?
He got mass reported. I want to say whoever did that, you're gay.
Yeah.
Destroy it. Got my favorite video taken down, you fucking faggot.
You're bullying a poor little skeleton balloon.
There will never be a
Who
video.
will for the party. Yeah. He works at a fucking grocery store,
We'll
and his
never-
only fucking positive outlet is fucking making disgusting food and yelling at children on the internet. And you tried to take that away from him. Who's the real villain here?
There'll never be a video that he has made more funny than the one where he tried calling out the entire state of Hawaii.
Oh, that was so fucking good.
Then they
So
then they tried
yeah.
replying back to him.
So let me
You give the history.
let me do
of
this.
Warcorp.
So War Corp 666. This is a fellow who's been around for quite some time on YouTube. He's actually, I would say, amongst the old guard. He's been around since the early 2010s. And he's been just, popping around doing all sorts of various different things.
Somewhat referenced.
Correction, Lundy, I wouldn't say he's part of the old guard. I'd say he was part of that last influx of atheism.
His big,
Before
true.
that window closed.
biggest pop was
True, but that is like very old in YouTube terms.
his biggest pop was Gamergate because he would make videos about Nia Sarkeesian, and he's been referenced in multiple videos that were critiquing the Gamergate side of things.
Yeah, especially because, Workhorse was known for essentially being the one who makes the worst arguments against basically anything that he has a problem
Need
with.
to
Mostly
talk about-
feminism.
Need to mention the white nationalist thing if you're going to do this.
Yeah, no, I'll get to it.
No, I bought his books. Who did I buy them
really
I
for?
did.
also have his books.
It was
We've-
like $4.
You
that I
bought
threw
him for
away.
the podcast so we could laugh at him.
I have the.
Was it for
See-
this one?
Yes, this is why Nick is important to the podcast's genesis, is because without Nick buying those books for $4, we wouldn't have
Never would've
recorded
done
this
anything.
bullshit. Yeah.
So yeah, Workhorse was a part of the old guard. I would consider in terms of YouTube, and because he's been around since the early 2010s. That's about the time where the sort of just filming yourself in front of your computer and just ranting was a very popular way of making
Hey,
content.
there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying that was
All right, just making sure.
That was the popular form of content at the time. That was when response videos were really big. There was literally a feature in YouTube at the time that allowed you to essentially watch a video, and then underneath that video, you could click a button that says respond to this video, and then immediately fucking record a response to that video, which would then be placed under the video you're responding to as a response, which I
Hey,
thought
you know
was
who
pretty
ruined
good.
that? Women. So is
Yeah.
Warcorp's
Yeah,
really
but-
that wrong?
Reply girls.
Yep. That's a whole nother thing, but long story short, there was a bunch of women who trying to get clout would just do random responses to viral videos that had nothing to do with those videos. It would just be them fucking talking randomly and babbling incoherently about
They
random
always
shit.
had low V cuts.
Oh yeah.
Can you please tell everyone, describe Warcorpse's look and fashion?
Warcorpse enjoys
Wait,
wearing
What
clothes.
was his channel new one again? Name?
Lord of Patriarchy.
Warcorpse's favorite
like 10K
method
subs,
of
Nick.
styling him. Warcorpse's favorite method of styling himself is extremely long hair that he has not cut since he was 8 years old. That it only hangs off the back side of his head because the front side of his head is quite bald.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to know what the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt would look like if he was alive and really fat and kind of, you know what, I'm going to go out on a limb here, a little Down syndrome-y.
Did
That'd be
he get
Warcorpse.
fatter?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He also, I believe at this point, has a
I
big
mean,
bushy
look, Nick,
beard.
we've seen what he eats.
I'm pretty sure at this point he has a big bushy beard. He does not bother cutting it at all anymore.
Yeah,
He's
it's a
kind of
giant
given
one.
up on that. He's kind of given up on styling the beard at all. It's just he just lets it go. It's,
Speaking of, I recently got my yearly beard trim the other day.
He also enjoys dressing himself in the same clothes that he wore when he was 13. Ninja
Ninja
Turtle shirts and
Turtles.
such.
The green mushroom from Mario shirt. I don't know, fucking Tenacious
yeah.
D, probably.
Yeah. And I had originally come across him as a result of him having fights with other people that I knew on YouTube. And having watched his videos, I became fascinated by how uniquely kind of stupid he is. We all like to think that people are stupid, but Warcorpse is a unique kind of stupid, at least in my opinion, wherein it's as if his brain has reached its maximum capacity for information, and he just has an inability to process further information. He just can't do it. You will tell him information which is true, which runs counter to something that he believes, and he'll just say, "Ow," and then just keep moving. He just brute forces his way through.
This is before they found love on the battlefield.
So information kind of goes in one ear and out the other for him, and he just doesn't know how to process anything new. Which I thought was interesting. I had several debates with him ever since I first came across him, and each one of them was painful but fun at the same time, in a sadomasochistic fashion.
Most recent one is on the channel, actually. It's from, I think, 2 years ago.
It was a decent bit of fun that I had with him. The first one, I believe, concerned Anita Sarkeesian, in which I went full bore into research mode because I wanted to really like hold his feet to the fire onto the things that he said and like actually like show him counterfactual information and see how he reacts when I tell him like the thing you said here is objectively wrong and the thing you said here counters the thing you said here, and like he would just and his response to all of that was just, I mean, I don't remember saying what I said. I'd have to go back and like he couldn't handle it. It was absolute horror for him.
So I'm mass downloading the transcripts of every one of his videos on that channel.
Okay.
Look up the word bitch and see how many times it comes up.
Once it's done.
Would make
and
an
it
argument.
just so all of it basically ends up going the same way every time we have an interaction where he can't contend with any information that runs counter to what he believes, and it just ends up going nowhere.
Yeah, because
Now-
he's stupid and not creative like me.
So regardless of all that, he has also
Well,
become
Corpse
somewhat
come up
famous.
with Dirty Monkey Cum.
No, he didn't. He has also become somewhat famous for a couple of different incidents, one of which being when he decided to make a video called Telling a Little Girl Why Feminism is Stupid, whilst wearing, I believe, his Ninja Turtle shirt, which was a real video that he did make that got
Also, he
screenshotted
his
and
clock's
shared around
behind him.
everywhere. It was it was a very funny meme. He also got in trouble for making fun of the state of Hawaii, which resulted in a semi-viral video of his. I think he got like around 75 to 100,000 views, mostly by people being pissed off with him. Oh no, it was like 10 to 20,000.
No, that one was 500,000.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, and then
It was the vast majority of those views coming from angry Hawaiians who were coming by to basically like call him a fat retard.
It was angry Hawaiians,
Yeah, but-
and then there were also regular Hawaiians be like, "You making a wrong understanding of us,
If
brother."
people actually like watched it long enough, that's like a solid $3,500 right there.
Yeah.
A lot of beer and classic Nintendo games.
And he ended up making an apology video to Hawaii as a result of that,
By the way,
Bitch
indicating
move.
that
I would have fucking doubled down on this. I would have been like, you know what? Let the fucking spam out your ears and listen to this. I don't respect you.
go ahead and call something out.
Hawaii known
Yeah.
for spam.
I'll go-
Yes,
yeah,
they love their spam.
Haven't
Okay.
You
so
could actually
he didn't
get
know that what
you
you
could actually
do-
get a spam you could get a fried spam sandwich in McDonald's in Hawaii because they love that shit so much. They actually have a special blend of spam just for Hawaii.
I'll go ahead and make a call out real quick and just say, I don't believe that video idea was original. I think that he
No.
got that entire opinion because the South Park Hawaii episode had just come out.
I mean, that whole thing isn't like original. Like one of my first fucking YouTube videos that took off, and like it was also semi-viral. It even got shown on CNN up in Canada. Was when I was
What?
like, "Fuck Canada." Yeah,
When?
this is back on my first channel.
Did anyone know that?
No.
I did not know that.
I didn't know you were on CNN in Canada, Matt.
Yeah,
The most videos I've ever gotten.
because they were basically like, "Oh, look at this dumb fat American just bashing our great glorified country."
Okay, you have
Fuck you!
to.
You're America's lead. You're fucking keeping us down, you motherfuckers.
You have to
Biggest
help.
I've ever gotten was like 1,000 views, and it was when Matt and I were reading through shit Catgirl game.
I thought Doki Doki.
Nico Parr.
The Nico Parr is shit. That was so good.
I hated that so fucking
I
much.
thought the Doki Doki
Yeah.
Literature Club one would have done alright.
No, the Doki Doki Literature Club, I like that one more, even though that legitimately gave me a panic attack.
But what it was mostly people being very angry that we were making fun of cat girls.
So
Yeah.
stupid.
And it's like, you know what? Fuck you. You're pedophiles and slave owners. Anybody who likes Nico Parr, you're fucking worse than a literal Nazi.
So back to War Corpse. Yeah, so his entire internet footprint is mostly him
You say the
making
what?
more or less the same types of videos over and over again. Talking about how feminism is stupid and how progressives
You
are
do
dumb,
the-
and you know.
You say the white nationalist one yet?
Yes. Charlottesville, for anybody who remembers. When that happened, War Corpse, wanting to be on the side of anti-progressive, didn't quite know what was going on in Charlottesville, but he knew that people were using the term white nationalist, and he didn't know what the term white nationalist meant.
Oh, it just
So,
meant being white and a nationalist.
yes, he thought that white nationalist just meant being white and being a nationalist. And so he asked the question, what's wrong with being a white nationalist? Technically, I'm a white nationalist.
You know what'd be funny is like get War Corpse to debate. Like this would actually make me watch a Destiny video if we could get like War Corpse on
debate
Destiny.
Destiny.
Tried
Yes.
to get him to go up against Vosh, but Vosh is afraid of him.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be.
I don't know why Vosh wouldn't debate a meme.
He said
Like,
that- he
that seems
said
like
that-
easy ass content for him.
I sent it to him, and I told him he should do it, and he said, "Oh yeah, I think it's wrong of me to go up against clearly mentally ill people."
It's like, look, he's not.
Okay.
He looks like he has Down
He loo-
syndrome, but that's just because he's fat. His fucking dumb fat forehead's weighing down on his eyelids.
By the way, Lundy,
He's
I'm going.
he's not
to,
mentally ill. He's just kind of dumb.
Lundy, I'm going to disagree with your
Are you
statement.
sure?
I'm going to disagree with your statement, Lundy, that he isn't a white nationalist, because I'm going to take a step further and say that Corpse is quite possibly the most racist YouTuber of all time, because I have never seen a white man appear to be wearing yellowface as much as he has for the countless years. He looks like a ginger Mongolian.
Like if War Corpse's eyes are
War
so
Corpse.
fucking close
War
together
Corpse.
already. Like if he did have fucking Down syndrome, any time he fucking sneezed, it would cut atoms.
Do you remember the nickname?
Just be surrounded by fucking atomic blasts, like fucking left and right.
Do you remember the nickname you gave for him, Rhett?
Fuck, what was the nickname I gave for
You
him?
were gonna try to get him to debate you, and you started harassing him in his chat during the live stream, calling him Dwarf.
Oh yeah, because yeah, he does have the body proportions of Dorf. If you don't know what that is, audience, look it up. It's fun.
Anyway, to get to the meat and potatoes. So
Um,
War Corpse is an author. He's written a couple books, and since it is Halloween, or will be whenever this is uploaded, we have a couple spooky stories written by War Corpse.
You also have the one though, right? The non-spooky
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
Because Because if we're doing this, I really want to talk about a certain part from his other book. I mean, it's just as scarily written.
Is it?
I mean, yeah, like it's when you read it, it's like, man, maybe fucking mass literacy was a bad idea.
So, am I handing this off to
Maybe some people should have been illiterate.
try to copy paste this and hand this off to Lundy? Really hope that
Like,
Do you know
War
what
Corpse
year
really-
I bought you the books?
like 2017, 2018, I think, maybe 19.
That's 3 different years.
It's before the world went completely
I'm trying
crazy.
to remember. Can't remember. My brain's retarded.
I think it was before the Charlottesville stuff, actually.
If you want, Lundy, I can't seem to copy paste it as easily, so I can just share my screen if you want.
I think a copy paste would be better because like I have found that like reading your screen is difficult because you have like immense levels of lag when you're sharing your screen.
It's very zoomed in, and also I'm trying to copy paste it. It will not do it.
Fuck.
Just
where the fuck
screenshot
did
it.
I buy it off of? Was it Amazon?
It's on Amazon. I got it on Kindle. Actually, Lundy, it's free. Let me see if I can... If clicking this will do it for you, Lundy.
Also, I was talking about him being a culinary artist. And when I say that, I mean an artist on the level of, like, Henry Dodger.
He has a cooking channel, Dave's Cooking Show. I think he has another one called Gore.
I'm able to view the sample, but I'm not able to view the.
You have an
actual,
Amazon account?
Yeah.
Should be able to just download it. It's free.
Nah, it's $1.
It's hold on. How do I gift you a fucking Kindle link? Jesus Christ.
Oh, I found it.
Link it up, bitch.
Shit. Which one?
WKDP.
I have Dear God, You Suck.
WKDP.
I got a cut on my titty. And I
Okay.
don't know where it's from. Keep playing with it.
Playing with your titty cut.
Just sticking my fingers in it.
Fucking weirdo.
Stop.
I think the only one I bought you guys was Dear God, You Suck.
You didn't get Kissing and Shading the Stars?
I thought I did. Oh, I have Kindle Unlimited still.
I'm trying to get this WKDP one to link.
Like, how can I...
Got it right here. How do I...
Oh, fuck. Here we go. Wait. The Succubus Tales, Chapter 1? What?
And I'll link it to you. It's this one.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember reading erotica for War Corpse.
I don't think that's him.
What?
I don't think that... Oh, I think that was Nisi's book.
Oh no, Nisi, no.
It's Nisi.
You might want to be
oh,
careful what you say. She still follows me on Twitter.
no. She blocked me.
Pretty
I'm
sure she
sure.
listens to the podcast.
Oh,
I have nothing against her. I was
is
just
that
wondering
is that the dumb...
whose book this
Is that
was.
the stupid Australian bitch?
Them's your words, not mine.
Also, yes, she does. She's subscribed to the
She's
YouTube.
a fine, upstanding lady.
A dumb old
Yeah,
cunt.
I don't have a problem with her.
Do.
I don't... God damn. Bro.
I don't even
Keep
remember
messing
what
me.
the issue was, but I do remember that she blocked me.
She just came in,
on,
she
like,
came
Twitter
into
and
the
shit.
chat and asked for Valence and Matt, and I was trying to explain why he's not in there anymore, and she started telling me to fuck off over and over again, and then just blocked me.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like a
So
schizo.
I have found them. So Nothing Good by David Norhall.
That one's also
Get Up Off Your Ass by David Norhall.
Do as I say, not as I do, apparently.
This is actually the interesting thing about Workhorse is that he will make many videos and stream and write all while holding like a full-time job. It's kind of fucking nuts. He actually does work very hard, which is sad because then you realize that he doesn't get anything out of it.
He is basically a Mendham for the right.
David Norhall, WKDP.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's his spoop anthology series.
Oh, that one's just one story. The other one was
Oh.
I thought that was like, I thought there was like I don't want to spoil anything for the audience, but I thought there was like I thought the whole overarching thing for all of his horror stories was like, oh, there's a spooky radio station.
That's WKDP. The other one is nothing good. It's just a collection of short stories.
But here's what's funny. And then after that is Causal Inference for Statistics, Social and Biomedical Sciences, followed by Dear God, You Suck.
And shit.
Yeah, I don't think that one in the middle there is by War Corpse. They go out on a limb
And then
there.
directly after Dear God, You Suck is Stochastic Differential Equations and Applications by Andrew
We're learning a lot
Friedman.
about your particular algorithm, Nick.
Just kissing and shitting the stars.
Well, no, these are books that I've bought, so this is...
You don't have the full War Corpse collection. I'm disappointed in you.
What War Corpse collection? What book am I missing?
Kissing and shitting the stars. Or he
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
have
we
Kissing and Spinning the Stars.
Yeah, we just need one specific part, because, again,
say that.
apropos of nothing, there is one part from that book that I really want to talk about again.
Save that until near the end. But yeah, we need WKDP.
I don't know why you're so excited to read that particular part of the book, brother.
You know why, brother.
And then I have basic pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics, followed by population nonlinear models for pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics.
If you actually want to know what an actual nerd looks like, it's right here. Nick is like actually really interested in these sorts of things
Just-
Yeah,
on
it's like
a hobbyist level.
it's like the bit from fucking The Simpsons when like Milhouse gets called a nerd. That's like us, where it's like we're not nerds. Nerds are smart.
Missing the
Yeah.
sounds of
No, like I've
We're
worked in
geeks and
pharmacokinetics
dorks and freaks.
pharmacodynamics, Lundy. That's why I have those books.
you fucking idiot.
I'm the freak.
You're a mo-
And stochastic differential equations.
you're a moron. All right, who's got WKDP, or am I gonna have to screen share?
I have it, but what do I need to do? Do I need to screen share since I have internet?
I have internet, bitch.
Well, we need to figure out a way to get it to old Lundy, the voice of the podcast.
Let's both screen share, and he has to pick which one he.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just will never say which one I'm reading off of.
That's it. Share my screen. Oh god, I have too many monitors. It's that
A
one.
dueling fiddle battle.
Lundy, what do you want it in 4K, 1080p, or
For
720?
fucking
4K would be pretty cool. Actually, 4K might like cause lag on your computer, even if you have a really good connection.
It won't. I have a gigabit upload,
Okay.
fucking
and I'm.
You gotta also remember, Nick's got that rich man internet as
fucking
well.
braggadocious asshole. He's got 4K.
Well, let me know if it does.
He's not being I'm being braggadocious I'm being Nick's
No,
hype.
I'm calling
Yeah.
you the braggadocious asshole.
Alright, stream
Good.
settings. Yeah, let me know if it does lag, Lundy. I don't know how it would because it's a static image, but you never know.
As fuck for me. I'm gonna be honest.
It's fucked for you.
It's very tiny. It looks like I'm watching a bunch of ants fight with each other. D, can you read?
Bunch of ants flying over some cum.
D, can you read that?
No, it's 1080.
Give me a second.
Do you want me to put it at 8K? It doesn't let me.
Nah, if I can, this is fine.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's on my end. It's because my computer can't handle it.
Yeah, well, I just put it 1080. That'll probably be okay.
Poor.
Goat's the only person watching me right now.
Oh, no, I'm closing that. Read my own like a good boy.
Okay, there you go. Back to 4K.
It's got the quality of like a new television for the War Corps reading.
It's what it deserves.
Needs surround sound. But Nick, if you
I spent like $3,000 on this monitor because it's also 120 hertz.
if you ever have a home theater system put in, you have to play War Corps videos in surround sound.
Just record them.
Just watch them. Watch.
Record you watching them in surround sound.
Record.
I have a surround sound system, but it's at my parents' house right now.
Watch.
So this is a short story. WKDP by David Northall. It is a very short story.
He published this.
Yeah, he did.
This is okay. So some of these paragraphs aren't really paragraphs. So it's basically like a you know, those 5-paragraph essays you had to write in like grade school.
You know what's funny?
Literally,
That
it
just
literally feels
popped
like
up-
half a page.
Yeah,
That just
he
popped
literally
up on my
wrote.
Twitter feed.
Why you gotta remind me?
Oh,
What of Natsuki, aka Trapsuki?
You gotta remind me of that.
he wrote a 5-paragraph essay and published it on.
Yeah, but it was only for $1.
Okay,
It's fine.
I don't know if it was $1. That one might have been free. I don't.
It was
remember.
free. The other ones are $1.
So
Wait.
WKDP by David Nordahl.
Wicked
God.
cool.
I already hate how it's starting. Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Josh Heigl, and I'll be with you right here for the next, fuck it, I don't even know how long. Rocking the airways going out on WKDP. Okay,
Hold on.
so
Do a
do
news-
we have any
you
calls?
do a DJ voice.
No, not DJ voice. You gotta do this in War Corpse voice.
I can't do
Hey,
it.
Do it as War Corpse doing a DJ voice.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I should ask for payment for this level of fucking crazy that you're asking for right now.
Good. Look, we bought you the fucking books.
Okay, so like Workhorse's voice is just like, all right, everybody, all right, yeah, yeah. Well, fuck, shit. It's like a
Need
mix.
a little higher pitched.
Yeah, a little bit higher. It's about right there. To be honest, that's it's about right.
A little more nasally.
Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Josh Hagel, and I'll be with you right here for the next, fuck it, I don't even know how long. Rocking the airways, going out on WKDP. Okay, so, do we have any callers on the big board? No, we do not at the moment. Well, if anyone wants to call in and talk about absolutely anything, the number is 555-7284. If you are outside the 722, tack on that little area code and get yourself on the air. While we wait for a caller or two, let's check the news. The news of the day in the year of our Lord, June 27th of 2023, is the same as it was yesterday. Sweet tit nothing.
Oh shit, this is next year. Fuck.
Seems the AP is still offline. The whole world's waiting. Come on, you piece of shit news service. Give me something. I think that's the thing I like best about this whole mess. No fucking FCC to tell me I can't say fuck over the airwaves.
Did War Corpse predict Ukraine and Russia going nuclear? Is he a real Nostradummy?
Well, let's see if anyone has popped up on the big board. Are there any little lights blinking yet? Nope, not a one. Well, let's see if we can have a dial tone. Yep, that annoying bastard is still toning away. Come on, someone call in. We can talk about anything you want. Hell, I'd even be happy to discuss knitting at this point. Just a reminder, that number is 555-7284. I guess while I wait for the phone buttons to light up like Christmas tree lights, I'll talk about the same thing I talked about for the last month. The fucking zombies that are everywhere outside. So, by the way, they're
dumb.
zombies.
Spooky horror.
You didn't remember it was about zombies?
No. I forgot.
You
about
think it's a
zombies.
Halloween episode?
I knew it was going to be about zombies. Because War Corpse is not a creative person. He just mixed the movie Nightcrawler with a random zombie movie.
I really wish before this is all over, someone would tell the truth about where this all started. You know the origin point, patient zero, whatever the hell you want to call it.
COVID vaccines with Bill Gates running the microchip. He predicted it all. War Corpse sees the future. Fuck.
Yours truly has heard everything from Moscow to Zimbabwe, all the way to right here in the great city of Chicago, where I'm rocking the airways on WKDP.
Why
First-
Moscow and Zimbabwe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They're not that far. Like, you would think you would go with like the A to Z thing, right? Like from
Alberta? It's not a
yeah,
city.
from Alberta to fucking I can't think of a city that starts with an A.
Albuquerque?
Yeah, from Albuquerque to Zimbabwe. Well, Zimbabwe's not a fucking
Zimbabwe's not a
city.
Zimbabwe's a country, yeah.
Yeah, so we could do like from Azerbaijan to Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
From the great white north.
See, War Corpse, if you had friends to talk to,
What if he actually is like a psychic, but he's just so fucking stupid that he can't articulate what he's seeing?
Matt.
he just thinks all the microchip controlled vaccine people are zombies.
Yeah.
From the great white north to the dark heart of Africa, I'm rocking with KW.
He's going to be an anti-vaxxer, right?
What?
Like,
I
there's no chance somebody as dumb as fucking War Corpse is like, yeah, like, vaccines are good.
I'm 82% of the way through just ripping all of the transcripts of his videos. I can search vaccine.
I think he said he's fine with vaccines, but I can't remember. So honestly, like,
I mean, that's a lot of the anti-vax people who, like,
would be
a lot of them are, because this is the thing people forget about with, like, the new wave of anti-vaxxers. They're not like the old ones, where, like, they were completely against vaccines because of the fucking alien indigo moon children or fucking whatever. See our fucking episode from 2 weeks ago for that fucking one. Or whatever this gets put up, the fucking alien bullshit. But, like, these anti-vaxxers, a lot of them are like, look, I believe in the science. I believe in vaccines. It's just this COVID stuff was rushed out. And why was it rushed out? You got to ask the questions. And it's like, gee, I wonder if it was rushed out because there was a giant global pandemic that was killing basically a 9/11's worth of fucking people every day in this country alone.
To be 100% honest with you.
Matt, if you push them on it, eventually they basically start saying they're against all vaccines. Like,
True.
they'd be like, I'm pro-safe vaccine. You'd be like, okay, what's a safe vaccine? It never fails. They're just like, well, you're being a piece of shit. And it's like, you could just tell me a safe vaccine.
Yeah, the flu?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you could just say the flu shot.
Yeah, they won't answer. And it's because they're little pussies who won't just...
Anyway, I want to answer Matt real quick. In terms of War Corps caring about vaccines, I can promise you, as someone who has been looking at his newer videos, is literally 95% been mostly feminism videos still.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, I guess. You know what? That's kind of commendable on War Corps, because a lot of these motherfuckers will just jump ship to like the new shiny
whatever
thing.
the new culture war of the
That's what I
day
like
is.
about him.
Yeah,
I can tell War Corps just really hates women, and
Yeah,
you know,
and
good
That's what I
on him for
appreciate.
that.
That's what I
Yeah.
appreciate with him is like
Fucking
he's,
based.
he's at least sticking to his guns. He's not going off into some random other.
Like, sometimes he'll venture out, like, with Charlottesville, but then he'll realize, like, oh,
I think he says
Yeah,
he does say stuff.
he just fucks up too hard
Says
every
I
time.
still remember he stumbled his way into the right side of history on I forget her name.
Here. Brianna, whatever her name was.
Brianna Wu or some shit. I don't know.
Breonna Taylor.
No, it wasn't Breonna Taylor that I'm thinking of, though maybe it was that too. It was some it was one of the targets of Gamergate. They
Zoe Quinn.
made a fucking game about depression. Yeah. And he had no idea. He was just completely and totally uninformed on Zoe Quinn or like what all that situation was. All he knew was that she was involved in a game that talked about depression and that she was getting a lot of shit. That's all he knew. So he was like, I just want to say that depression is real and it's a serious thing that everyone should take seriously. And it's like, all right, fair enough, dude. Not really what anyone is talking about, but all
First
right.
time I saw War Corps.
Yeah, dude, that was like his first like okay take.
Yeah.
Real things shouldn't be in video games. Video games should have only fake things like turtles and Italians. God, I bet you if you told him fucking Hulk Hogan was Italian, his fucking little War Corpse brain would
He's
explode. Just like Italian, just like Tony Baleo. Like, come on, that name just reeks of fucking marinara and garlic.
Right. Was that the end of the...
Matt, say that name
Say it
again.
Tony Baleo.
That was the end of the
Tony-
paragraph. That wasn't the
Tony
end of the story.
Baleo.
Yeah, we're only like a third of the way through the story.
Say it one more time for me, Matt.
Tony Baleo.
You didn't say Balea, you said Baleo.
I think it's Baleo,
Balea.
yeah.
Tony Baleo.
Terry...
Look, he's a fucking... Look, he's one of them damn daywalkers, okay?
You were going to call him a date.
Oh yeah, Nick, you haven't been here for this. I came up with a new slur for Italian people, daywalker,
Why is it Daywalker?
because they're like because they're neither a part of the white world nor the black world. They walk the line between.
Oh, okay, makes sense now.
Yeah, it just makes sense now. Yeah, you hear that reasoning and you're like, yep, that follows.
Also, I
Yeah,
came up with the
perfect.
slur beep beep for white people because I wasn't allowed to say honky anymore.
Italian one's actually genius because
Matt, can you come up with a slur for somebody who has cancer? Because
Give me some time.
yeah, I give you time.
Skeletor.
I just want to get banned from the Destiny. I'm gonna get in Destiny. I'm gonna make friends with people. I'm gonna be the first person banned for the cancer slur, and then I'll freak out because
I'd be
Yeah,
No, if I
you'd be
beat
like,
you
you'd be
first.
like, that's our word. I can
I'd
use
be
it.
the second
Yeah.
person and get banned for calling you the cancer slur.
Personally,
old times,
I don't
Nick.
care when or where they started. I'm just like a lot of you. One day I got up and they were everywhere. Funny how I have trouble remembering what I had for breakfast, yet I can recall that morning with crystal clarity. My wife was driving me to work like she normally did. I wasn't the
Oh,
awesome
Lundy.
DJ I am now then.
You're a D&D nerd like me, and in Xavier too. You are as well. Fucking what's an undead that starts with a W?
White.
Yeah, these damn Wuhan whites. Had to get the alliteration in there.
There you go.
wait, what's that for?
The Wuhan virus.
for the zombies.
Ah, yes.
I wasn't the awesome DJ I am now then, just a guy trying to get people to advertise on WKDP. Just a day like the one before McDonald's coffee. Oh, fuck.
Are you really a DJ if like there's nobody left alive listening?
Fair Howard Stern is a
Yes,
radio
it-
host, technically speaking. But
Just a day like the one before, McDonald's coffee half burning my right hand, a sausage biscuit in the left. Diana, my wife, leaned over and kissed me on the cheek. My wife? You already mentioned that you were getting a ride from your wife. You didn't need to mention it again.
he really needs to tell you that he's in a relationship.
I hope you get a good commission today, she said.
Yeah, he's got to make sure his character has a terminal case of the not gays.
I was going to tell her that today I'd be focusing
Yeah,
on
that
personal
reminds-
injury law firms.
It just reminded me of something that we didn't talk about. Just a detour real quick.
Mhm.
Didn't mention War Corpse's intros, did you?
No.
On his cooking channel, he has this thing where intros for all of his cooking videos are like a minute and a half of women making out with each other from like softcore porn set to like Flight of the Valkyries.
Like a metal version of it. Because War Corpse is a
no,
man,
no.
damn it. He's got to let you know he likes the ladies.
Oh, it's not even a metal version. It's like
And I've
it's
talked about
it's
this.
like an opera.
And if you listen to this, War Corpse, this still stands. I will fuck you. Because I think some dick will fucking fix all your problems, buddy. And I'm willing to take this sacrifice, even though you are 100% not my type in terms of men. You would look hideous in a
Also,
dress.
War Corpse.
Yeah. Wait, real quick. People watching my screen. Top right there. Is that who I think it
Let me
is?
check.
I don't remember his name.
I'm not able to see because it's just the book right now.
Oh fuck! It's actually looking at that.
Yeah, it's looking at the program, not your just
Oh, not
screen.
that screen. Fuck me.
For me, it's
Oh, we're
it
doing it.
looks like Braille. 'Cause I have shit
One minute.
internet.
There we go. I'm linking it in general. I swear to God,
Yeah.
that's somebody we
That
know.
is who you're. Yep. Yep.
Is that recent?
Old
Wait.
Fallon cabinet
Is
pants.
that recent?
I don't know. It was. I just searched his stuff for vaccine.
Nah, I think I don't think he does videos of Warcorps.
No.
I think he just does like anime.
No, he
Sure.
doesn't do videos to Workhorse, but I can imagine Workhorse will
Yes.
continue to like punch the punching bag, you know?
For
I mean,
everyone at home.
June 3rd,
Everyone
2022.
at June 2022.
Stream live on June 3rd.
So he's just
2022.
watching. Okay, because Zen has it.
Yeah. So okay, yeah, real quick, Resonator Zen, former
He's
friend
gonna
of the
get a
show,
full. He's
complete
gonna
and
get
total
a
fucking
full
cock.
episode at some point. Trust me.
Wait, what the fuck did I miss with
His
Zen?
life went.
We got tired of
Yeah,
him
you
being
missed
a
a
fucking
couple of
bitch.
things.
we got tired of him
mental
being a spineless
breakdown
little
and
bitch.
yelled at everyone in a YouTube video and refused to talk to us about it and left the chat.
Yeah. So basically, fuck him at this point. So after one of my debates with Warcorps, fucking Zen said, "I'm gonna do a debate with Warcorps. I could probably wipe the floor with him." And so we were like, "Go ahead, do it." And the reason why we said, "Go ahead, do it," is because he keeps fucking saying that he's gonna do shit, and
He's
they
gonna
never
kick
fucking
his
does
ass.
shit. And
He's
so
probably got like depression and just like can't bring himself to like go.
I
through
wish
it.
you still had the video where he farted.
you mean Shat? You mean
It was on
Shat? He was
We're doing a
taking his shit.
podcast where we were
Because-
reading the Rocket Power wiki timeline, and he turned on his microphone as he was shitting on the toilet.
And I cannot stress
for
this
deleting
enough.
that, by the way.
If it really sounded like if you took a Fallon cabinet and threw it down an infinite staircase.
He's not wrong.
It was. I legitimately thought he fucking fell into something because
You and-
that's what it sounded
When
like.
Adam were talking about like rabbit meat or something like that, and then he just lights up, and there was a delay. Like, you see his mic light up, and then it takes like 2 seconds, and then it just erupted.
You ever see the videos of when like a tornado goes over something? It was like that.
So we encouraged Zen to actually go through with his debate, and the thing is, he kept waffling on it. At one point, he actually said, like, "I'll debate him if I get like
And again, he's waffling
what was it,
on the man.
$1,000,
who's
some shit."
$1,000,
We are
and then a bunch
currently
of
reading.
Four Corpses fans said they were willing to pay for it, and he still refused to do it.
Meanwhile, this was like at the height of my thing where it's like, I'll fucking
And then eventually, he actually
debate
did
him.
it.
I'm like, love me. Then break his heart.
Offering the payoff thing where they were offering to pay him, that was after the debate because he was refusing to do round 2.
Yeah, right. So he did his initial debate. And the
God,
initial
could
debate
you
went
imagine
very
if I
badly.
ended up fucking Warcorps and like I ended up doing it by using like pickup artist bullshit on him? I just constantly neg him and shit.
Is this your sexual fantasy right now, Matt?
Kinda, yeah. The more I think about it, the more I'm kinda into it, just being like,
Is this the ultimate monster?
But yeah, I'm sorry I keep
No, it's
going
fine.
on tangents.
Hey,
maybe
fine.
this might be the gateway into me fucking ugly
Nick,
dudes.
you complaining about tangents on this podcast is like somebody walking into like a fucking room full of clowns and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I tripped on a banana peel."
It's like walking into the Sahara Desert and being like, why is all this fucking...
There's literally a
It's
non-uploaded episode of the show where it's literally 40 minutes of tangents. Oh, there you go.
You should just do a best of like the tangents.
But
See, it was against vaccine.
Zen did a debate with Warcorps. It went really shitty for him, and he essentially floundered for the vast majority of it, and didn't know how to make any points, and doesn't know how to argue. He's just really bad at it.
Basically, long story short, Nick, even though it's kind of ridiculous to say this at this point when we basically explained, it's a lot of just like, he bitched out, and we fucking gave him and he bitched out even further.
This was before I ended up debating about Bernie, though, right?
This was
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
this was a little bit before, yeah.
Because, yeah, like, that was the other thing,
Bernie
too,
debate
is
was
he
the
was,
last one.
like, really mad. He was really mad at me and Lund not being fucking happy about, like, the outcome of that election with Hillary.
He was mad you guys weren't happy that Trump was president.
We were.
No,
he was mad that we weren't happy that Hillary was the nominee.
Yeah, that we
instead of
actually
Bernie.
blamed Hillary,
Who was?
the right fucking reason.
Wow.
We essentially were of the opinion, still are, that if Bernie was the person going up against Trump, at the very least, it would have been populist versus populist.
You guys
And
are
it would have been,
misremembering this a little bit. What it was
Nah, because he
He
was
said
like,
No,
he
because that
he
was one of the main things. Because one of Zen's main fucking points was he said that Bernie was the reason why we had Trump, and we were like, no, Hillary's the reason why we had Trump.
Yeah, because he kept
Oh, yeah,
parroting
you're right.
fucking Chrissy Winter's points at me and
Yeah,
Lundy, and we were like, go fuck off with this shit.
he was saying that it was entirely the fault of the Bernie Bros, and Bernie should have run third party, and he could have won the election by third party votes.
So yeah, we were
You get back to
pretty
this horror
pissed off
story
with
at some
Zen
point.
because he kept talking about that shit. He kept talking about all that shit. He kept fucking shit talking Bernie, and this was during the I want to say
Term.
this was during the
Midterm.
election. Well, sorry,
So-
midterms. Yeah, this is during the midterms.
By the way, I don't know the context of this, but Warcorp says, I don't believe in vaccines. I don't something, and he also said, let the
He
weak
said that he
die
doesn't
in a
care
video.
about mandating vaccines. Let the weak die.
He knows
Okay,
he's
so
the
you
weak,
saw
right?
the video. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, he's basically saying the only people that should die are, like, Nick and himself. And I'm like,
Like I'm not in favor of mandating vaccines, but I actually have good reasons for it. Like
wait,
you know.
what's your reason for it?
Well, for one, I don't think it's a really good idea to give employers more ability to fire workers for things.
Oh.
So that's like one big thing.
No,
I
dude,
think that
we
I also
go
don't
door
think
to
it's
door, machete or a syringe. You don't need to worry about the employer. Machete or syringe, you get to choose.
I also don't
This is
think
like some reverse fucking Pol Pot shit. Where it's
Yeah.
like, you better put on those fucking prescribed glasses or we're gonna cut your fingers off.
Matt, do you remember we did the me Chinese me no joke for Pol Pot, and you said it's more like Chinese me no joke me murder you for wearing glasses.
I mean, that is Pol Pot. Like, the more I think about it, he might be my favorite dictator because of just the glasses shit alone. Because it's so fucking retarded. It's like, oh, you're wearing glasses. Obviously, you're an intellectual. You have to die. And it's like, no, I just
But no,
can't
I'm not.
see.
I'm not serious about the
Hey,
machete.
I'm serious. We should kill everyone who of any kind, including like COVID cases. You should be executed.
If you
Yeah.
get COVID, you just kill. Like,
We set up a
euthanize
giant burning
Yeah.
pit, and we throw everyone into it who has COVID.
You know what'd be funny? Is if we could get the rights to War Corpse's stories and turn them into movies, but we just turn everything into just hardcore gay sex.
Remember, this was an old bit on the
Anyway,
podcast.
so fucking Josh Hagel or whatever the fuck just got driven into work the day of all the zombie outbreak.
Like Alien
Apparently,
Dialectics. War Corpse is a Fallout fan? Confirmed.
he's a marketer. His wife asked him to get a good commission today. He's going to be focusing on injury law
Told
firms.
her that
Okay,
she was.
cut back up. I usually got a couple of them signed up for some sort of deal. That meant that we could get that new TV that we'd both had our eyes on. I never got to tell her that. Right when I looked to her to say the words, the first zombie I ever saw stuck its head through the window, tore a hole through my wife's throat, and walked off. Why he didn't try to get me, I don't know. It took me a second
took
to
me a
regain
second.
control of my body and unbuckle my seatbelt.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot about is all the fucking typos in his
He was
voice.
probably drunk when he
Yeah.
was writing this.
You know what? I'll give him credit for this. Like, most people would write, like, oh, I'm writing a story. I should make it interesting. But War
Yeah.
Corpse really does capture how, like, Yeah, this is probably what like a fucking dude at a radio station would be like in the apocalypse. Just some meandering fucking jackass just rambling on because he fucking ran out. That's like the funny thing about this story. Right? Like we don't see like him running out of shit to say or him slowly going crazy trapped in the radio station. It's just like, nah, he's just in a radio station. Apparently he had food and fucking water there to fucking survive. I don't know.
And he just rattles on for
Looks
eternity.
like a metaphor or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, what
Thankfully-
if this turns into Night of the Living Dead, where it's like the DJ was a zombie the whole time?
Thankfully for yours truly, she turned her head to me before I could get close. Eyes that belonged to a feral beast replaced the pretty blue eyes that she always had. She even growled like an animal. Diana, the love of my life, lunged at me, attempting to bite me. She might have. Hell, probably would have succeeded,
Is
and I'd be like
Diana
one of
his
them.
mom's name?
I
No.
don't know.
Pretty sure I remember him saying his mom's name was
And
Diane.
the story would have been better if, like, he talked about his wife surviving being bit, but slowly, like, morphing into a zombie and getting sicker and sicker.
Eventually having to put her down, yeah.
Yeah.
What saved me was she didn't have the brain power left to realize that she was buckled in her seat.
Become
I sort of did a half-assed rolled out of the car to escape. The last memory I have
Just
of my
like
wife
half-ass wrote this book.
is that of a feral woman violently fighting a seatbelt.
Why are we calling this a book? It's a pamphlet, really.
Yeah. Well, also, it's not even biologically feasible for this virus to infect the brain and shit this quickly. If it
What
is
if
a
it's
virus.
nanomachines?
The moment her fucking throat gets bitten off, she's just like, all right, I'm a zombie now.
Of course.
Arr.
What
Yeah.
if it's
of course,
nanomachines?
owned
Hmm?
I
with
think
facts and
nanomachines
logic.
would even do it.
Have you played Metal Gear Revengeance?
Yeah, I don't think Kojima could get the nanomachines going that fast, dude. It'd take him at least like 15 minutes.
I mean, they
to
work
zombie
pretty
it.
fast. Well, I don't
I mean,
want to
they're
get into
nanomachines.
spoilers.
They're nanomachines. They're basically science
because I
magic.
want Lundy to play this.
Oh, you've never played Revengeance, Lundy?
No, I've never played Revengeance.
Do you
Oh,
have
so
it?
good.
Do I have to buy
Uh,
it for you?
I do not
in the
have
same
it,
boat
no.
as me with Alan Wake, where I told him I'm gonna buy it for him if he fucking plays it.
Yeah, I'll
So fucking
eventually play that
Like
shit on
Deadly
Steam.
Premonition. God damn it.
The basic idea is they want me to, they want me to stream it and then like have them like be there while I'm
won't watch
streaming it.
The Origormo Killer.
Killer. Thinking of,
That's not how he says it.
by the way, I'm pretty sure you're thinking of, what is it? It's the fucking Heavy Rain.
No, Heavy Rain's the boring one where the dude
Right, I'm
killed
saying,
his
but it's
kid.
Origami Killer.
No, the Origami Killer's in Deadly Premonitions, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
It's in fucking Heavy Rain because it leaves a bunch of origami figures all over the place.
Yeah.
Just compared Swery to
Oh,
David
Vega.
Cage. Big ups.
Back
Back to fucking- Somebody remembers
Right.
the song.
I knew I was only a couple blocks from the station. From the station. I ran faster than ever before or since. I used the alleyways to avoid the panic in the streets. I used the back entrance that I used when lunch drug on a little too long. I got to the door and slammed it behind me.
By the way, I am picturing this like that it is War Corpse, and I'm also picturing him running around. You ever see in a routine how they run with their arms up straight in the air? I'm picturing War Corpse just running through the alleyways, like he's dressed like Dunstan from Dunstan Checks In.
The back door, both of the locks actually. Even though I knew the door had to sturdy locks on it. I still felt the need to prop a chair up against it. I ran and did the same for the front door. In retrospect, probably not the greatest idea to seal myself in because at the time I had no idea if anyone or anything was inside. Took me 20 minutes to realize I was in fact alone. Now, for anyone listening, a radio station is never ever completely empty. Fuck, even on Christmas there's always a few tech guys to make sure we're actually still on the air. Some cleaning people, and usually one of the on-air talents, have come up with some sort of half-assed promotion for the day. Hey, that's something we can talk about. Call in with your favorite Christmas memories. Just dial 555-7284.
So
Let me
did
know
he
if you're
eat the
still
other
out
people?
there. I don't know. Took me another 20 minutes to research the station. Sorry,
Just
what?
realized, did I talk about his sex life earlier or no?
Oh god, I don't want
No.
to think about War Corps having sex.
Yeah, can I veto?
He claimed
that?
he's claimed before that he's had like, I think he said he's had like 5 or 6 threesomes on a radio interview once.
I had 10,000 girls sucking my dick at the
Mhm.
same time.
Got a hand job from Marilyn Monroe. I know what you're thinking, and yes, I
fucked a
did in
Neanderthal.
fact have to rent the shovel when I did it.
You couldn't. I could have bought you a shovel.
Spoil me, you fucking rich asshole.
Took me another 20 minutes to research the station and confirm to my satisfaction that I was indeed alone. I don't have the first damn clue why everyone left. Did zombies get in? Well, that's possible, but I think unlikely. If the undead had gotten in, why weren't they still here when I ran in? The station wasn't completely destroyed either. Sure, there was evidence to show people got the fuck out in a hurry, kicked over trash cans, spilled coffee cups. I don't think zombies chased them off, however. There's no blood anywhere.
Like the fact that his explanation for why the zombies aren't in there, he probably came to the realization of like, oh yeah, that might be a plot hole, and then in his own head he's got to be like, yeah, you fucking idiot, you think I didn't think of that already?
Now, even if a zombie was 98 with a walker, what the fuck? I don't even know. I'm confused.
But you're confused.
Now, even if a zombie was 98 with a walker before he turned, he still would have bagged fat Rita.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Rita was a 450-pound woman who moved slower than the 7-year itch. So to sum it all up, I really don't know why the station was totally deserted. I just like to think that everyone escaped together.
Sir, people are dead. Why are you
It's
mocking them?
disrespectful.
Show some respect.
Well, I figured since I was the last employee present at WKDP, I'd be the last broadcaster too. I went to the newsroom, grabbed
would
some alert
think.
sheets.
Right, if they successfully drove away the zombie fucking there.
Oh god, did you guys hear my printer this whole
Right?
time?
I heard
Bet
that.
you're so embarrassed now.
Oh, I cut out. I'm just saying, like, why? If they drove off the zombies, why isn't they there?
Sorry, I thought I was
I don't
muted.
The way saying that they all ran away.
But why? You're already in a building that's, like, literally all this dude had to fucking do to defend it from the zombies is lock 2 fucking locks and put a chair on the fucking door. Like, there's probably food and fucking water. There's probably some vending machines there. Like, this is why, like, people like me would survive a fucking disaster situation like this. And not War Corps. War Corps would, best case scenario, be my little fuck jester.
Really,
Back
really
to you,
dead set on
fucking
this idea of having sex with him.
Look, I can fix him.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's an actual monster hunting, so it is.
True.
Like, I just want to, I want to fucking just come in his mouth and just smash his fucking cheeks together.
I went to the
Stop it,
newsroom, grabbed
stop it,
some
stop it.
alert sheets of the AP ticker, and went into booth 2. Thankfully, everything in the studio was still turned on and set to broadcast. The first month was actually kind of fun in a weird way. People would call in and talk about where they were held up, what they were
That
doing
could
to
be a
fight
new
back
sex
against
move.
zombie
That could
hordes.
be that could be the War
Talk
Corps
over
sex
for the
move.
love of God.
Like, you come in somebody's
Blondie
mouth
just
and,
started yelling.
I'd be yelling.
and just have them
Sure,
slap their
the
fucking
AP wire
feet,
went down after the first 2 weeks, but
and
I
then
didn't
your
care too much.
jizzle goes
As
into
long
your
as
own
I had the
ass.
callers, I was
I
just
just want
fine.
this to end.
The second month came with
story
fewer
is so
and fewer
bad.
callers. Finally, this month, the third, nothing. I haven't had a single call in 30 days, not a single little blip on the big board. Come on, someone's got to be left out there. Someone please pick up the
By the
fucking
way, this is
phone.
why War Corps is the way he is. It's like, you guys see him as a disgusting joke, where I see him as a beautiful
I
sexual
thought I heard a
creature.
vehicle of some sort while I was on the roof this
Like a
morning.
centaur
I don't
with a
think the
skull.
undead
So
contrived GARs, folks. Sure, there are zombies walking the streets, but that doesn't mean you can't call.
Look, you gotta admit, he does look like
Okay,
Danny
fine.
DeVito
Here's
from
what's
Hercules.
gonna happen. I'm gonna play some songs for anyone who wants to listen. The music will play for the next 45 minutes. Enough time for me to eat lunch, get some snacks to go to the bathroom. Then when I get back, no one's called in. I'm gonna blow my brains out all over the studio. Trust me, I'm not
Like
gonna run
fuck.
out of food or water anytime soon. It's just about 30 days and no one called. I can't take it anymore. The thought that I'm the last one is driving me a little crazy. If I'm the last, I know my food won't last forever. I'm just speeding up the inevitable. Don't worry, I've got a big gun, and I've got a gun big enough to get the job done. Thank you, Bill Shar, Chicago's favorite white
Lundy,
ring
you can
gun
stop,
toting
because I'm not
redneck.
gonna bring up fucking War Corps again.
I'm gonna starve in
I'm just
3.5 months.
And I'm pretty sure I talked about this in the first episode. But like,
Probably
there's this old like storytelling adage where it's like you want the story to be about the most exciting part of a person's life, right? And
Yeah.
it's just like, what is this? This again, like, this is the end of the story. Like, I'm willing to. Do you think War Corps was so fucking deluded that he thought this was like some kind of brilliant subversion of like storytelling tropes of like, oh, what if I have the guy tell you the story at the end, like when
No,
he's at the end of his story?
Here is the complete thought process of War Corps behind the creation of this. Wouldn't it be fun to talk about it, to have a first-person perspective of a dude in a radio station just telling the stories to make it easy for me to write?
Also, do you think the reason that the main character isn't a radio DJ actually is because he started with it as a radio DJ, but then he realized he couldn't be that clever, so he's like, no, this is just some guy who works in advertising.
I always loved how he would push the Second Amendment rights a step too far. If anyone's out there, call at some point or in the next 45 minutes or so. Listen to the radio's first on-air suicide right here live at WKDP.
So since January 8th, 2018, War Corps has made 174 references to Anita Sarkeesian.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You look up the word feminist.
Oh god.
I'm gonna take a guess that it's in the 5 digits.
It's got to be at least 1,000.
Oh,
You know what? I
absolutely.
legitimately forgot how
Oh,
bad
no.
of a writer War Corps was.
If we add in feminist and feminism,
I'm just thinking of like he has a bunch of little like short videos and he says it like 3 or 4 times every time.
and feminazi,
Okay.
all
It's more
three of those.
specifically feminist.
Can you see what I'm
Hang
what
on.
I'm looking at right now?
Yeah.
What's that number say on the bottom there, Lundy, for feminist?
1,782.
No.
That's
to the
on
right and then
okay.
down. He has 1,782 transcripts, so 1,782 videos.
To the right and down. I'm not. Where am I looking? Download matches 2350.
2350.
You
Damn.
said the word feminist 2,350 times.
Yep.
Roughly, yeah. That's 1.3 feminists per video.
I wonder what's like the closest thing to match it. It's gotta be like swear or maybe liberal.
One sec, I'm looking up feminism now. That's only 1,100.
That's only 1,178.
Look up
Okay.
bitches.
Swears might not be in there because in the transcripts they're just like a shitty little this little thing with a dash. Oh wait, no, bitch is in here. Let me see how much we got. Only
624. Okay.
That's not very much. It's also like different variations of bitch. All right, we'll look up whore. 11.
Look up cunt. I've heard that one a couple times in his more recent.
Only 13. Only 13. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I think it's because I think cunt is usually, you see this thing here, Lundy, my thing's on, it's like a bracket underscore bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like an expletive. I think that the only thing that gets past that for cunt is cunt with an apostrophe S. So that's all we see here. So let's just look up any expletive.
That's every single one of it.
With this amount of research, we could make a War Corps spot.
I could train like a
Just bowl him down to his true
We
essence.
need to make a War Corps Twitter account. Not his one, but like a War Corps spot that just says random shit.
Okay, there are a lot of swear words that he says.
But he's been listening to the Deadly Premonition song.
Once it's in my head, it doesn't leave.
You get it from me posting it a couple days ago?
It's so
or
catchy.
Has that been
Yeah, but I've had it before that too. I've on stream before. I've literally like brought it up and just been like, "This song's a fucking
such a good
bop.
fucking song?
I have never had it take this long to populate the results.
Looked up swears
even
in a
on-
War Corps video.
Even on Amendum's 10,000 videos, like where I looked up the word.
Think about it
eat.
like this: if you had looked up the word "fuck" on Inmendum's videos, it would have probably taken this long.
I would get not very many hits
Yeah, the
because
expletive thing.
the transcript changes it to an underscore. I have made a lot of mistakes in my life, and this is one of them.
Next one's gonna be meeting us in person.
My wife might veto that. She'll be like, "They're gonna
Oh,
rape
no,
and kill
no,
you."
not the first time.
No, we gotta demonstrate like that we're safe first.
I gotta commit to getting all of his money first. Then I'll rape and kill you.
Yeah, just kill me first, then you can do whatever.
You're talking about all this awful shit, but you won't let me express my love for War Corpse.
I never was against you
I am.
expressing your love for war.
I am
That was
again.
them.
I am
Matt
against
is
it. I am
actively-
very much against it.
I don't think this program can deal with that many things being shoved into
You
its
just
in there.
hate the thought of War Corpse baby birding my own cum into my own asshole.
I really didn't need to hear that tonight.
Oh my god, Google's taking up over 10 gigs of RAM trying to put all these in there.
Well, I didn't
Computer
need to hear
explode.
any of these War Corpse stories. Like,
If any of your monitors explode, Nick, take all this.
I don't think the monitors will explode.
Well, now you're just being non-cool.
I'm gonna be really sad if the middle monitor explodes.
Is that your
That
favorite?
one's expensive. Yeah, that's my favorite one. It's
You
120
name it.
hertz.
which is ironic, because the middle child's usually the one looked over.
All right, fuck it. I
On the
closed
left
out
side,
of it.
on the left side of Nick's YouTube, one of his I guess subscribed to users is Angry Pumpkin.
The fuck
Yeah,
is
what
that?
about him?
I actually knew him for I knew him for a short period of time. He used to be part of the Trolling with Logic crew, and he and I ended up having a falling out back in my somewhat more radical days.
Oh,
Okay.
Because we were talking about like not like the Charlottesville shit and stuff. And he was talking about how he really hates this punch of Nazi stuff, and I'm just like, well, I mean, there is an argument to be had there, and he's like, no, there is not an argument to be had to punch Nazis, and we had a fight about that. And then
yeah,
he was
there's
just
not
like,
an
I'm talking to
argument.
you.
You're supposed to punch them. I think a lot of people overestimate the ability to like argue.
Well, Richard Spencer
yeah.
got punched once, and it turned him into a fucking crazy person.
So he's a gamer.
Yeah. Well, so my current argument against punching Nazis right now is that to normalize that is going to end up with people taking it way too far very quickly. I like having seen how like retarded people are, just generally speaking, when it comes to just about anything like this. Like the fact of the matter is, I've seen so many people identify just like your average liberal as a Nazi, to the point where it's just like, I don't trust you motherfuckers with the authority to just punch someone you think is a Nazi because you think fucking everyone is.
Yeah,
See,
that's fair.
I'm only against punching Nazis because I'm like, you know what? When society collapses, you'll get yours, motherfuckers. They ain't no daddy government to protect you anymore.
Okay, what? Get up off your ass by War Corpse. Okay, so he.
So are we
he
done with the
dedicated
radio
this
station
book-
one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was all it was.
Really?
The guy's gonna blow his
Mhm.
brains out in 45 minutes.
We don't even get to see him commit suicide?
Okay,
we don't
well,
get-
also, you know, without anybody like maintaining the infrastructure and stuff, the phones might not just the phones just might not work. Like the guy might be like, "Please call," and somebody's probably like, "Dude, this guy's gonna off himself, and I can't fucking call."
I mean, I don't think anybody would care about him at this point. Also, like, there's a lot of, again, a lot of plot holes in it where it's just like, why isn't anybody else at the radio station? Why isn't there, like, the emergency broadcast stuff coming in?
Okay, Lundy, please read me the first sentence of the preface right here.
Oh, we got Food Lundy from the punk episode again.
All right, I can do this. I got this.
I thought Goat was overplaying that when I first started listening to it, but no, like the last half of that episode is just literally Lundy eating.
Like watch girls make out in front of you and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems you
Yeah.
like.
It's
Yeah.
a wonderful time. It's a great thing.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the fucking greatest thing in the world.
Have you ever jumped in? Have you ever gotten to jump in?
Yes, I have.
Oh.
Well, as a long hair, you sneak in, they're disoriented at
Yeah, they're
first.
like-
They're like, this
like,
is
yeah,
just
yeah,
another woman. And they're like, wait,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
just
goatee.
you get them drunk.
No.